getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the ICW Women's Championship of the World.
It's another dream match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing first,
making a return to ICW after 3.5 years.
Well, if you're going to have a challenger for your championship, you might as well make it one of the best on the planet today.
What a 12 months it has been for Toni Storm, winning the Mae Young Classic and of course becoming the NXT UK Women's Champion. You can see the belt round her waist here tonight. The belt will not be on the line. This is for the ICW World Women's Championship.
Can you imagine for Toni Storm? She could leave here tonight in Glasgow with not one but 2 championships. That has to be motivating her more than anything else.
And she is coming to the hotbed, ladies and gentlemen. Around the world, she has a favourite, but not here tonight. Although, certainly making her feel very welcome.
and her opponents.
Oh, sound the alarms.
Here she comes, the priestess of the filthy generation.
Toni Storm and Kaylee Ray know one another inside out, Billy. Trust me on that.
We certainly do, but I don't want to take anything away from it. Fans, this is not NXT UK's Kaylee Ray. This is Kaylee fucking Ray here tonight, the pioneer of the revolution in professional wrestling. Before there was a revolution in women's wrestling, she was the one women's revolution. Her legendary battles with Viper.
Wow.
Her legendary battles with Carmel Jacobs. She has taken on all comers. She is the matriarch of this division. And Toni Storm knows that full well. Before Toni Storm can say she is definitively the best, she is going to have the best. Kaylee Ray, the Disney give a fuck princess, will not be beaten in her house tonight, and that is what I truly believe is going to happen. She just has that mean streak, taking that away from Toni Storm. Over the last 2-3 years, she's become an all-rounder, a striker, a high flyer, a hybrid, one of the new wave of hybrid wrestlers that are now coming through in British professional wrestling because it's an international
Ladies
scene
and
now,
gentlemen,
James.
the following contest
But Kaylee Ray is
is
one
scheduled
mean,
for one
mean
fall.
woman.
Introducing first, standing in the corner to my left, from the Gold Coast, Australia, she is the current WWE NXT UK Women's Champion and the challenger. This is Toni
Reception.
That belt is not on the line. It's been brought down to that ring, I believe, purely as mind games
and
for Kaylee Ray.
Opponent, standing
Recently being
in the
announced
corner to my right,
to the WWE
from
UK NXT
Glasgow,
division.
Scotland,
So this is house versus
representing
house.
the filthy generation. She is your reigning, defending, insane championship wrestling women's champion of the world, Kaylee Ray.
Look at that. It's all business.
You're right, Billy, with what you say. Kaylee Ray been all over the world, and she's always impressive wherever she goes. But when she's home here in ICW, it's like an extra 10, 20, maybe even 30%.
There's just something. She shifts to a very different place. And this is what this is. Think about it. Let's just talk about the basics for a second. We've got Toni Storm. She is the NXT UK Women's Champion. Kaylee Ray's just been announced, so we've got someone at the top of one division and one house, and someone that's in another top of division, another house. So this is a very, you're not going to see this match anywhere else. This is two very different incarnations of these two competitors here tonight. We ain't talking about gender, we are talking about two of the most all-round, top of their game wrestlers in the world today. There's going to be, I believe, a feeling out process early on, but this will get butt ugly very, very quick. You can already see Toni going for the hair, going for the ear of Kaylee Ray.
Both these women trailblazers for female athletes all over the world, and you can see that they always come armed with 100% pure concentration and focus.
Look at the sick torque on that wrist lock right through the arm. Toni getting a little bit of the pressure off there quick.
When you mix the kind of natural raw talent both these women have with the determination to always get better, it's potent, Billy. It's dangerous.
And of course, Kaylee Ray, she wrestled Toni Storm when Toni Storm was in the infancy of her career. Before Toni was going to Japan, where she was almost following, paralleling. Oh, look at this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, look at this. They're going for a quick succession. No one wants this to go too long.
Here we go again.
1, 2. Because the thing is, you know, the eyes of the wrestling world is going to be watching here tonight. 2, big pressure. Look at the power of the core strength of the challenger here tonight. Beautiful, straight over. 2. Oh, holding on, making sure there's no separation.
Look at the expressions. That's one thing I always keep my eye on. It says a lot.
Oh, look at this. Straight over. Oh, she got it. 1, 2. No. Almost a variation of the Glasgow Destroyer.
Now Toni Storm analysing the scene, the challenger for the ICW Women's Championship. She has the advantage early on in this match.
You can see the cogs turning, certainly.
Oh, scratch that.
Of the challenger tonight, but now she's had those cobwebs cleared. I dare suggest, oh, big Yakuza style kick right to the face. 1, 2. No. It's going to take a lot more than that, and Toni Storm knows that. She knows the competitor, the caliber that Kaylee Ray is. One of the most feared competitors in any division across the planet. Straight into a single leg crab. She's got that tight. You can see that torquing right through the knee, right through to the hip.
And one thing I've noticed from Toni Storm is every time she applies a submission hold, she likes to pull, and sometimes sit right down. There we go.
Digging straight back into a variation of the SDI. She has the legs grapevine. She's getting that extra torque in the neck, twisting the back. That's just simply cruel in its execution. Right, okay, we got very, very near the ropes here.
Kaylee Ray somehow managing to reach that bottom rope. But again, I'm almost shocked here, Billy. Now, I expected in the early knockings of this match it would be very much back and forth. Yes, it was temporarily, but now Toni Storm, the challenger, she's taking control.
All right, here we go. There's been a feeling process. They've been quick out the gates in this one. Now he's going to come to the strike. Look at this. Succession open power strikes.
It's the Japanese influence.
Off the ropes. That's not going to get any economy with Kaylee Ray here tonight. She knows full division, blasting her with an elbow strike right to the side of the head.
And this is not where Toni Storm wants to be. We've witnessed firsthand Kaylee Ray in death matches. We watched that Queen of Insanity match way back at the Hydro. She'll get dirty if she needs to.
Because of the journey that both these competitors take. When you think about it, when two wrestlers normally get in the ring, they have taken a different journey, but both these women parallel each other in so many ways. Going to Japan, wrestling across North America, Europe, right over to Australia and beyond. Both these women have a lot of the same, so we say, attributes in their wheelhouse. So it's almost like fighting a mirror image. You've got to question who is willing to go that little bit further, that little bit done, particularly right here in the realm of insanity that is ICW.
Well, that's what counts. I referenced it almost earlier on, that extra 10, 15% maybe. That's what gets you the victory in the end. You have to fight through the pain every single time you're in that ICW ring.
And you mentioned it. Of course, Kaylee Ray was part of that Queen of Insanity match, going all the way back at the Hydro, a game changer if there ever was one.
And that was a game changer. That big old chop right to the chest.
Look at this. Face first suplex, really blasted it, brought Toni Storm right down on her nose. No. A decisive kick out there at 2 from the challenger here tonight. You see Toni favouring that arm there. I think she came down hard in that arm, and that face first suplex. Oh.
I don't think for 1 second that the champ, Kaylee Ray, hasn't noticed that. That could become a big target as this match wears on.
All right, here we go. Going for a straight out punch right to the jaw. But Toni Storm double tough. She took everything about that. Fired her up. Another big elbow strike of her own.
Look at the face.
Look at that face, the scowl.
Pure competition.
Well, that's always what they said was missing from Toni Storm, that she has added that double toughness.
Showing some fire.
Look at this.
Blow for blow
When
here.
was the last time you saw someone go toe-to-toe with Kaylee Ray?
Oh, and there we go. Talk about a game changer.
Glasgow kiss. Looks like Kaylee's spitting out teeth. Oh, and one of her own. The Aussie headbutt. Here we go. No.
Almost accidentally, Toni Storm almost KO'd herself with that headbutt falling on top of the champion. Almost got 3.
All right. Trying to shake off the cobwebs in execution of their own headbutts here.
Kaylee Ray trying desperately to use these ring ropes to get herself back up on 2 feet.
That's what you've got to bear in mind. I mean, the toughness of Kaylee Ray is right there in parallel with Toni Storm. She wouldn't have had the last 12 months, the last 10 years that she's had in that ring. This woman, a double tough competitor, filled with intensity, both in the gym and right in the ring. Look at this, German suplex. Oh, she's held onto it as well. She's riding her straight over.
You know what that means.
No separation. She's going to pop those hips again. You can see Kaylee Ray trying to fight it, trying to go dead weight. But the sheer strength. Oh, rolling straight over again.
And again, holding on.
No separation. You see that Kaylee Ray is unable to get the feet flat to try and control her own weight. She's just been pulled over by the brute strength of the challenger. Rolling her straight over again. Another one. Get a roll.
Still, Toni Storm somehow manages to hold on.
That's what Kaylee Ray's doing. Some elbows there. Not a lot behind her. Messes with the insecurity. And she's held on. Oh, look at that. Straight to another. Oh!
Third time's a charm. And did you see Kaylee Ray, the back of her head, whipping backwards and striking that middle rope?
Got a release there. Toni Storm trying to favour up.
Oh!
Trying to get fired up straight with a head bump right to the side of the head.
Storm looking to capitalise.
Oh, nails her.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you see that reversal from the champ?
Oh, she's got it. Look at this. She's got her in a choke. The referee, Thomas Cairns, perfectly placed to keep a close eye on that.
Toni
Kaylee
Storm.
Ray, she doesn't have the. If she gets those fingers locked, it is night for Toni Storm.
I think you're right. Storm would be out like a light.
We can't see from this vantage point. You can see that Toni is rolling about in her hips, trying to get a vertical base to try and alleviate just a little. Look at this.
Look at the power.
Look at this.
Toni Storm with some serious strength.
Kaylee Ray's had to release. If she can get her up and over. No, roll over. Small package. 1, 2. No.
We're still going on.
Oh, big lariat.
I was going to say that's going to buy Storm some time. She's not interested in that.
Oh, she's straight into this. Look.
Oh, big pile driver.
Perfectly executed in the middle of the ring. New champ.
I have to say, I thought that was it. Just the way Kaylee Ray's body went limp following that pile driver.
Back and forth, back and forth. Look at this. Even Toni, you can see it. She's going through the Rolodex, going through the back catalogue, thinking of all those matches all across the planet, thinking, what do I need to do? Because you said it, James, right here tonight, Kaylee Ray as champion is on another level.
And this is all symbolism as well. Pulling the champion up by her hair. Toni Storm sending a message to Kaylee Ray.
Trying to go over. Oh, is it the dirty bomb? She's got up face first in the middle of the ring.
Speaking of messages.
Think of this. 1, 2. No. I gotta believe if so much hadn't been taken out of the champion, that would have been done and done.
And we're getting to the point in this championship match where just one big move, one decisive impact blow could end it all. I think both women are feeling that desperation.
Both recently new crowned champions. Kaylee Ray has only defended her championship against Little Miss Roxy in one hell of a match, and you can see it. That is the belt that's on the line, the ICW World Women's Championship. Toni Storm has been working a regular schedule, a fighting champion. But both women have been very, very busy.
Kaylee Ray does not want to start off 2019 dropping
look at this.
The Women's Championship.
She's trying to go for that pile driver from the top rope.
Oh!
Nails her with it. 2, 3, no!
I can't believe it. I cannot believe that Kaylee Ray found a way to kick out of a pile driver from that middle turnbuckle.
Kaylee Ray would not be beaten tonight. You can see her striking out with heel kicks right to the side of the ribs, the back of the head.
That's the frustration we're talking about.
All right, Toni. She must be thinking, what do I have to do after a top rope A second rope, I should say. Pile driver, she's going to try and go for it again. Almost a variation of the pedigree as a butterfly. What?
Wait a minute.
What the hell's that? That's Casey! Casey!
Right in the middle of this title match.
What the hell? Coming by the wee man! Oh, if he spoke his mind, he'd be speechless.
Wants to cut the music.
Ruining this match.
Ladies. Now, it would be churlish of me to deny that you are two of the best athletes.
It's a
in this
distraction.
industry. Churlish.
It's a distraction.
However,
Casey's on the other
I
side of the
feel
ring.
There's another athlete, perhaps more deserving
Toni Storm.
of an ICW
The two-time women's champion is in the
title
ring.
shot.
Toni Storm
Toni's
doesn't
no idea.
see her.
Oh.
And she's not going to wait in line. My client, Casey. Casey going to jump the queue.
He's been nowhere near the title picture.
What a
in
master
ICW
plan
recently.
from the wee man.
Because Toni Storm, you may be a world-class athlete, but
Right in the middle of a
my
championship
client,
match.
Casey,
Two-time women's
wants
champion.
Kaylee Ray and Kaylee Ray alone to regain her ICW Women's Championship.
Oh, look at this, Bill!
Oh!
Smashed her right in the head with the belt.
The last time we saw Casey, if you
And
remember,
now to the champion.
she lost that I Quit match to Abel. You have to ask, has this lit a fire under Casey, Billy?
Casey's still. What the hell? What the hell?
Referee making the count.
No! Casey, and by no means was it an assist for Kaylee Ray. She just wanted to make sure that belt is going nowhere. She knows she wants to face Kaylee Ray because she has beaten Kaylee Ray before for that belt.
Pushing the referee off, that'll cost you some money. Oh, and that'll cost you even more.
Oh,
Yikes.
she's going to pay for that big time. She is going to pay for... What the hell?
The referee, Thomas Kearns, signaling for the bell, yes.
What the hell does this mean? What does this mean? All right, it's getting flagged up. It's getting flagged up.
Casey still
We're
has
going to go to
Ladies and
Simon.
gentlemen, referee Thomas Kearns has ruled this in no contest.
Oh, come on! I mean, Thomas, really, what else could he do?
had no
Casey
choice.
came in, brought this match to a grinding halt.
And the wee man loves it. Casey, well, she was still holding that championship. There's a stomp for good measure, right to Toni Storm.
Kaylee Ray came in here.
I can't, but
Toni Storm has came in here for a dream match right here, the square goal, and the spoiler has been Casey.
killer instinct from Casey.
Well, you know something? She's going to be a marked woman, and that's all she wants. She wants them to come to her. She wants to win the ICW Women's Championship again. And hell, she's even put herself, or dare I say, on the radar of Toni Storm. It's a power play by Wee Man and Casey here tonight.
No doubt about it. Toni Storm will not take this lightly. It looked, for all the world, like she had the ICW Women's title won.
Her first reign came to an end when Kaylee Ray defeated her in what has often been called one of the greatest main events in ICW history. That is grinded into the head. So with great respect by these two champions from different worlds, from different planes, but there is nothing but respect, and that's what it was. It was nothing more than that competitive spirit, but there was the respect there. Hard to believe, fans, for you and I, laymen's, non-wrestlers, how they can beat the living crap out of each other and still have a handshake, a hug of respect. But hell, that just wasn't pretty to see. That was just an ugly way to end what was an outstanding contest, James.
And I don't think that Kaylee Ray, the fighting champion,